I'm live across YouTube. I'm live across Facebook, Instagram, and I am desperate to see who is along this morning that I can say hello to. And if you are on, say hello as soon as possible. It'll be great to hear from you. I'm here giving value. I'm here giving advice, top tips as usual. Because why? Because this is my passion. That's right. I always say, look, find your purpose in life. If you're living your purpose, you are by default incredibly happy. And my purpose is to offer value to actors in what traditionally people think is a very tough industry. So if there's any way that I can help, I certainly try to do that. Mark, how are you, mate? Thank you so much. And good morning. Santosh, I'm good, thank you. Very, very good. For those that don't know, I'm on crutches at the minute, but I'm happy. My office is now my kitchen diner. And, you know, just doing what I do best. Really, really am. And that's so there's a big spike on Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter. So say hello. Come on. Molly's on. Molly Clough, how are you? Say hello. It'd be great to hear from you. So today I'm going to be talking about seasons. Yes, seasons and times when we feel like we should get ahead. Oh, my sister's on. That's been a while. Haley May Zina, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope everyone's enjoying the weather. And that is actually what this piece of content is all about. So what actually happens and this time of year is it doesn't actually matter what industry you're in. A lot of industries are incredibly tough. And one of the things I actually say that really, really shocks actors is I say, look, the acting industry is not tougher than a lot of other industries, okay? It really, really isn't. But what you have to do is you have to be consistent and you have to look for ways in which you can get ahead. Now, Christmas and certain seasons and this time of year actually represent the perfect opportunity to get ahead. Why is that? Okay, Stephen's on. He says just off to entertain 4-year-olds. Stephen, good luck with that. That is a very special skill. It really, really is to kind of keep a 4-year-old's attention. Believe me, I'm a parent of 2. I know exactly how hard that is. So, wow, well done. Toby Ross is on. He says hi. So, yeah, this time of year, Christmas, all of that is genuinely the best time to get ahead. Why? Okay, so usually our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, our willingness to be consistent is what drives us. And it makes us happy having that commitment and that drive and that dedication to what we're doing in order to get ourselves ahead. Would you believe it? Once the sun starts shining, once certain seasons come about, that, would you believe it, fulfills our happiness. So what you find is that in certain industries, or particularly in acting, and I find this firsthand, is suddenly the sun and being out in the sunshine and Christmas and other times of years, suddenly that is what makes us happy. So you find that actors and certain people in certain industries tend to just shift their focus away from being consistent, from working hard on their career. So if you are feeling that way, really, you've got to shift your focus and think, no, actually, right now, when other people in the same industry as me are starting to relax a bit and starting to think summer, weather, or even Christmas, or Easter, whatever it is, or whatever time of year it is for you, or if you might not even, it might be a different religion or something. that takes your focus away because that's fulfilling your happiness, what I say is, look, if you are genuinely wanting to get ahead and genuinely want to get on, keep doing what you are doing when others start to go off the ball. And particularly right now, we're in this strange period where the sun is shining and so many other people are just taking their eyes off the ball, being fulfilled in different ways. This is the time for you to get ahead by staying on the ball. Now, I'm going to give you some different tips as well. When you are trying to achieve something amazing, something big, you're in an industry like acting and many others that are very, very competitive, or there's lots and lots of people after the same aims as you. Let's put it that way. You need to have a consistent base of habits, things that you do that you know are going to take you towards that goal or target. What I say is actually write down and genuinely write down a series of non-negotiable habits. So these are things where you say, right, come rain or shine, to use a bit of a parochialism, okay? Come rain or shine, you will always do these things. So if the sun's shining, if it's Christmas period, if everybody else is out drinking, if everybody else is doing this, you will always consistently do these things, okay? And that is how you end up getting ahead. Some of you are just starting out. You've got a lot of catching up to do. This is the period where you catch up, where you make up that ground. You make yourself more valuable. Now, I'm not saying, by the way, that you focus so much that you leave happiness there and you don't, enjoy the weather or you don't enjoy Christmas or anything like that. I'm just saying you don't let certain times of year and certain things take you away from your goal and your focus. Okay? Now, if you've got any comments on this, if you've got any questions, please get on the chat. Let's hear it. It'd be so good to hear from you, genuinely. But this is something that I tell my actors. Strangely, a strange thing happens in July when it starts to get hot weather. In the kind of general classes throughout the week, attendance just dips slightly as people, it's a barbecue or, it's the sunshine and, I'm a bit kind of like, I'd rather just spend some time in the garden with a few beers and my mates and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, the people who genuinely want to get ahead will still come to class, will still be there, will still get ahead. And then strangely, that is a great barometer for me to see who genuinely, really, really wants this and genuinely has the consistency and the kind of non-negotiable habits in place that will see them succeed. Does that make sense? All right. And yeah, these things are seasonal. But as a smart actor and as a kind of smart business, you have to be aware of seasons. You have to be aware of, and self-aware of your feelings and your emotions. And you have to realize that the thing is with habits and non-negotiable habits, you have to have non-negotiable habits because you have to do them whether you feel like it or not. It's so important. And those non-negotiable habits will see that you succeed, genuinely see that you succeed. Whew. Right, guys, I hope you found that a valuable piece of content. It's a very strange one. It really, really is. And it's kind of a strange time of year. Luke Coates, yes, Matt, how are you doing, man? Luke, how are you? So good to hear from you. Luke is a very talented young man, podcaster, everything else. Really, 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 talented young man. There's a lot of talented people on here that I can see. Yesha, thank you. Don't you worry. Anytime. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. Okay. Stephen says, be your brand, build your brand, live your brand every season. Stephen, I love anything that you ever have to say. I think it's always very, very valuable. Stephen has the wisdom of a very, very long and successful career in entertainment. And sometimes you just have to take your hats off to people who just have that wisdom from years and years of resilience and building a career. And Stephen certainly ticks every single box in that regard. Much respect. Thank you so much for joining me. So let me offer you something. So there's a few things that I can offer you. Obviously, stay across all my social media. It's all free. I've got YouTube, Zina Acting Tips, which is free actors tips on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you subscribe. As well as that, if you are in the Yorkshire region, you can have a free in-person class. Just DM me. I'll get a free class to you. If you are worldwide, wherever you are, US, Europe, Canada, Australia, it doesn't matter where you are, I can offer you a free online acting class. You can work with me and I can help you with your acting career wherever you are in the world. All right, so make sure you take me up on that. There's so many opportunities there for me to help you in so many different ways, and obviously it's just what I love to do. All right, much love. Stephen, well done. Coming on right at the end, MZA is well worth joining to build your career. Thanks so much for that, Stephen. That's like a massive testimonial from somebody who has achieved so much success. So thank you so much for that, Stephen. Right, much love, everyone. Have an amazing day. Remember, get some non-negotiable habits in place. Don't let, just because it's sunny weather or seasonal elements, take you away from your goal, your target, okay? Sun, it comes and goes. Your goals or targets, they need to be consistent, all right? Much love, everyone. Have an amazing day. Bye.